Good morning, welcome to Blue Pea Papery. This is Trudy. It's Christmas morning and today I'm filming in my jammies. So what I'm filming today is a video for those of you who are considering planners and you're a little overwhelmed by what's available out there. You're not sure what's going to work for you, what the different types are, and you really don't want to spend a ton of money buying a variety of planners trying to figure out what works for you. So this is a little overview of the various types of planners that I've come across over a long period of time, and I hope it helps you sort through a little bit. And I'm going to put in the comments below some links to suppliers of planners and other items that you can check online. In my office, we are issued each year the typical office business type planner. Comes in basic black. It's either at a glance brand or Dayminder. There are also day timers, and it's broken out hourly, and the weekends are very small because obviously it's, if you need it for a business use to track billable hours, to track appointments with clients and phone calls, this is a good planner, and you're able to get your dates in advance. You're able to write down your hourly information, maybe jot something down for the weekend that you may either have travel plans to get to a meeting out of state or whatever. It's the typical business planner. So if you're looking for a purely business planner, these are just fine. While I was using these at my office, and I still do, I also have to keep track of personal things, personal appointments. I also do a lot of journaling, so I would use my personal two-binder system. I did like the spiral because it opens up, and they're pretty pages. It opens up and lays flat, or you can fold it and do this. The spiral's small and flat, so it's easy to write. And then this was a calendar, and I like this because I would throw it in my purse, and this would keep it from flapping open all over my purse, tearing, getting the pages stained. Let's see if I can find a page that's not got writing. Here we go. This, again, was a week on 2 pages. It follows the format closely to the business journals. The weekends are small, and there's plenty of space for writing whatever you need to write on your daily pages. The pages are pre-numbered. It's pre-dated. There's plenty of room. Horizontal format. The holidays are plugged in and ready for you, and the page is pretty. The colors available are pretty. They're not just your standard black, brown, and burgundy. You can add your appointments, you can divide it up with washi, you can add stickers into it, but at the end of the year, it's done. You can't pull things in and out, you can't add things in. You could put Post-its in, but that's pretty much it. So if you're looking for what they call white space planning, and you're not going to put a ton of stickers on your pages, and maybe just a little, this would work just fine. And the price point on these range anywhere from $2 or $3 on sale, on up to maybe $19.99 for a really nice big one. But again, this would have to be a 2-journal system, because if you do a lot of journaling, this may not be enough space for you. Then we have what's called a 6-ring binder. Some of the big names that have been around for a while, Filofax. First 6-ring binder that I came in touch with was the Webster's Pages. And Webster's Pages is a scrapbooking company, and 2 or 3 years ago they started making these planners for scrapbookers and creative people. So they came out with these creative gold foil dashboards, gold trimmings, gold hardware, pockets and places to put Post-its, and fancy paper clips, really decorative elements here, things you could personalize. The really nice thing about the 6-ring binder is it's completely customizable. You can put whatever you want in here. You can purchase the binder as a kit so that it comes with the brand name inserts in whatever formats that company has available. The Webster's Pages right now is a horizontal format, which means your dates run this way, Saturday and Sunday. Now, if you have children, you need to keep track of those soccer schedules or the rugby schedules or football schedules, practices and games. You don't want a tiny little weekend piece. So this is nice in that it treats every day as equally important. There are a number of companies that also produce vertical formats, and there are a number of Etsy sellers that create different formats. An example of that is, this is a pretty popular vendor on Etsy. She's under So Much Crafting, and so is spelled S-E-W, and this particular insert was a Christmas countdown. And her paper quality is very nice, and this came in plain black and white, and I added the additional decorations. There was the countdown to Christmas, family traditions, things to do this year, dinner plans, shopping lists, Christmas cards, a whole variety of things, decoration ideas, a note section that you can plan however you want. There's also meal plan inserts, there's fitness tracking, there's budget inserts. There are a plethora of insert varieties out there, and if you don't find one that you like, you can always make your own. All you need is a computer and a printer. These 6-ring binders come in different sizes, different styles, different colors. There are several different brands out there now. These are just 2 examples of 2 different sizes that are available from Webster's Pages. This was my very first one, and it'll fit in a large satchel type handbag. It will not fit in a smaller handbag, not comfortably. Let me go out a little bit more so you can see better. Where's my adjustment? I'm trying to reach up and hit the camera. There we go, that might be a little better. Okay, this is the personal size, and this is the A5 size, and I use this as my budget planner, so I have budget inserts in here as well, but I'm not going to show you those because that's financial information. Other colors and other brands. I'll give you some examples. Now this one I bought individually or a la carte, and I purchased the Michaels inserts, Michaels Recollection brand inserts for 2017. So their format is kind of the same as the Webster's Pages. It's horizontal, there's a notes section here, but in this case you have to put all the dates in yourself. And those are 2 choices you have, dated or undated. If you do choose the undated, you're going to need to have some calendar, either a wall calendar, or if the company doesn't provide a dated insert with the whole year with the dates, unless you want to pull it from your phone or some other source so that you can plug in the dates correctly for the month. And that'll also have your holidays because they're completely blank in this format. And now this is a recollection size, and it's in Webster's Pages. So the page sizes are pretty much standard. I forget what the exact dimensions are. I could probably put that down in the comments below when I go to the editing phase of this video. And then you have your pockets that you can tuck something as thick as a little notebook in, and then you take this in and out for what you need it. I tend to jot down if I have to go to the grocery store or the library on the way home from work, if I have to pick something up. Another option for quick and easy lists are what they call the bookmark pads. And this is an example of the bookmark pad from a Reset Girl. This particular pad fits an A5 size. Again, this is personal, and then the green was an example of the A5 size. And then these can be stuck in the planner, track something for a whole list, tear it out, and it's gone. You can keep the pad in there or just the sheets. If you don't want to buy the ones that are pre-punched and pre-sized, Target dollar store, dollar section, or the dollar store. You can get these little pads for $1 or less, tear them out, hole punch them, and put them in. Michaels has now provided not only the personal size hole punch, it's a 6-hole punch, but now, this recently, the past couple of weeks, they've come out with the A5. I am so happy about this. On my A5s, I was individually hole punching with a hand punch. So now Michaels has both available. Just adding that as a little aside for anybody who wants to add stuff to their planners. And you could do that if you see a card you like, or someone gives you a card and you think it's just a beautiful card and you want to keep it with you, you can hole punch it in and use it as something called a dashboard, or just a divider or an insert. You can stick one of these little tabs on it. You can get it office supply places or craft stores, these individual tabs, and then you just peel off the back, stick them on, and now you have a divider. And there are people do put different sections in their planners. So those are the variety of 6-ring planners you can buy. The price point, well, let me see. These are Webster's Pages. I'm going to put that off to the side. Simple Stories has a binder. This version is no longer available. This is A5 size. This had the fabric interior. And then they came out this past fall with what they call the Posh Edition and the Reset Girl Edition. And these were special edition planners. The Reset Girl had designed the inserts and based on her retro style with her planner honeys. And she had come out with a vertical format, which I don't think I have. Here's her planner honeys. I might still have it in here. I don't know. It's a month on 2 pages, and then I think I put them away already. When I'm done with them, I tend to. This is the vertical format. And this is great for people that want to do lists or break up their day into 3 parts, morning, afternoon, evening, or appointments and to-do lists and decorative elements, or events or business plans or financial or meal planning. And then there's 3 little slots on the bottom where I was tracking weather at that particular point. These were undated. But again, this is just another example of another format. So this was the Reset Girl edition, again with the whole gold hardware, the Reset Girl's little eyeglasses, and all the guts of the planner were based on her artistic style. And then the Posh edition, this again had the gold hardware. There were some that had silver hardware. And the pocket layout's a little bit different. And again, all different brands have different formats. As you can see, the Reset Girl edition had the pocket, the clear pocket with a couple of pockets there, and an attached side pocket. This one has little pockets, a smaller pocket here. And the design, this particular Posh was horizontal format, and it had a page here for planning the month, and then here's your horizontal format with your notes section on the bottom. Now Webster's Pages puts it up here, Michael's puts it up on this side, Simple Stories puts it here. Simple Stories is another scrapbooking company, and this product line is their Carpe Diem planners. And there are several different colors. I just happen to like the Robin's Egg Blue and the Persimmon. And this, I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to change these out seasonally. These are my personal planners. Now, this is my idea book. I don't have a calendar in here. Well, I'm finishing up a calendar that I bought when I bought the planner. And then I found that I had just put too much stuff in here, and I needed to do... Prima Marketing is another scrapbooking company, and they came out with several planners very recently. They were just released in October, and one of them was designed by Julie Nutting, who does the doll stamps. The other was done by Frank Garcia, and then there were 2, I want to say stock versions, which was one was Breathe and one was Inhale. This is the Breathe version. It's white with black polka dots. It's got rose gold hardware, which is gorgeous and really grabbed my attention. I have a rose gold pin gem in here too. And the Inhale was the reverse of this, black with white dots with silver hardware. So, and this format is yet another format, and I haven't tried this one before. Whoops, I'm going to go to here to a blank page. And it's got rose gold dashboards. This is a week on 1 page, and I did an overview of this planner on YouTube already, which shows all the different page setups, but this is another format, and this is a very narrow horizontal with some note-taking information on the side, and again, it's undated. And this was a kit. There's also the Recollections brand from Michaels. So Recollections, I purchased these on sale for $7.99. They're a nice little planner. They have the same feel as the others. They're slightly padded. They're faux leather. They're vinyl. It has the pocket sides. Now they're not as nicely finished as some of the other brands, but they are still functional. This does not come with inserts, even though it looks like it does, and a pen loop. This is, let me see if I can peel it. 6-ring planner, 3 tab dividers, and 36 planning sheets. So their planning sheets are not calendars, I don't think. No, only 1 through 20. And it's a to-do list and some graph paper and some lined paper. So you can purchase the inserts separately that are in here and put those in there. And they come in a variety of colors. So as you can see, the inserts fit the same, but the binder size is not quite the same. The Webster's page is a little bit taller. It's a little bit narrower, but the inserts all fit in either version. So you need to decide what insert size you like and then go from there. Again, if you carry a smaller handbag, these are probably not going to work for you to carry every day unless you also have a briefcase that you use. There's another thing to be careful of if you get a light colored binder or your handbag has a black fabric or an unfinished or rough, I don't know what to call it, or rough dyed or unprocessed completely. I put this in a handbag that had a black fabric liner that obviously bled all over the corner. I am so upset about this. I've tried everything to get it out. It is stained. This is now dyed with a gray tinge, and it just looks so dingy. I was very unhappy because this was like my favorite color. It was so bright and happy. So I don't know if I'll be using this anymore or if I'll just keep it around the house and use and store my previous years in here. Instead, I purchased a Kate Spade, Kiki K, which is yet another brand of 6-ring binder. And again, you can see the color's slightly different. The size is slightly different. This is what they call their medium. It's pretty much the same width. And the inside's different. This is a fabric inside, and there's only a couple of pockets. There's no acetate here, clear pocket. And then this came with it. I bought this secondhand, and the seller included this in it. And it's got a pen lube. So most of these ring binders. The benefits of the 6-ring binders are you buy your inserts every year. You do not buy the binder every year. The price points range from maybe $7.99, $5.99 on sale with a coupon from Michael's to upwards of $300, $400 for a very fancy maybe Louis Vuitton or Kate Spade. There are so many designers that have these out now. You could pay almost anything for them. But again, it's very versatile. You could put whatever you want inside of it. If you've got a hole punch, you're set to go. If you like the spiral, and there are several brands on the market for that as well. The gold standard of that is the Erin Condren. Erin Condren has a huge following. They're customized. They look something like this. I do not have Erin Condren because primarily they are vertical format, and I prefer and am used to the horizontal format. When I write my notes, I want to write everything. I want contact information. I may need an address with an appointment. There may be things that I need to know or remember to do when I make that phone call or schedule that appointment. So I like a big block of space. If you like just listing and bullet pointing, the vertical format is awesome. It's very attractive. It's small, it's narrow. You can break out your day. You can add other bits and pieces. So I like the look of the vertical, but functionally it does not work for me. This is the Michael's Recollection version. Its price point is $29.99 with coupons or sale prices. You can get them as low as, I don't know, $10.99. And I'm told it's almost exactly like the Erin Condren with a few differences. Erin Condren, I think, is slightly larger, has different pages in the front. They all have this. Erin Condren has different layouts and different extra pages. Erin Condren is also customizable to the nth degree in that you can order whatever color coil you want. You can order foiling or no foiling on your cover. You can have it personalized with your initials, your names, your nicknames, a quote, whatever you want to put on there. I think it's only limited by character numbers. They also have now a notes section here that's under the laminate cover, so you can write on it. The laminate's great for sticking post-it notes if you want to use post-it notes. And because the Erin Condren has such a huge following, there are people that design stickers just for the Erin Condren, and this is an example of a sticker kit. The sticker kits are gorgeous. There are tons and tons of them out there that you can find any design under the sun. If you're a fashionista, you can find fashionista styles. If you're a Harry Potter style, you can find Harry Potter. If you're kawaii style, you can find those. There's just everything out there. This particular kit is from my newest addiction that I just purchased. This one is in a matte finish. You can also get a glossy finish, which is like this. I don't know if you can see the shine on that. There we go. I prefer the matte finish because it's easier to write on, and you can use more pen styles. You don't have to use something that will only write on here, or will write on here without smudging. I don't like thick pens, I like fine pens. Even the finest Sharpie that will work on here is not fine enough for me. That's just a personal preference. But again, here's a typical Erin Condren style kit. It'll have your little icons for things like my TV show is on less than such a day, there's something I want to watch, I have to do grocery shopping, pay the mortgage, I got Happy Mail or I need to mail something, today's garbage collection, Instagram stickers, a bunch of little decorative art stickers. There's a word for it that people use, I just don't remember off the top of my head what it is. Today's payday, bills due, I got to plan, remember, arrows, flags for appointments or to-dos. These are called half boxes. And then there's your 3-heart checklist. The date covers. If you don't like the way this date looks, you can take this off and peel it off and put it on top of the dates. Or you can do it on your days here. Some people cover the entire page with stickers. You will not see any remnants of this information. Other people like me, and we're called white space planners because we like to leave white space of the page. We don't cover everything with stickers. And then you have your, what these are called, quarter boxes, your trackers. So you'll write whatever it is you're tracking here. Say you're tracking your water consumption for a day or whatever for a week, maybe your vitamins for the week, and then you check off as you do each one. Your remembers, your to-do. These are headers that go in the header spaces here, so you can organize this however you want. Your weekend banners, you could put it up here, you could put it here, you could put it here, you could put it down here. These are the longer check boxes that fill the space. So if this section is your to-do list, you can fill this up. And then these are, again, half boxes, quarter boxes, and if you want to put the whole thing together, you peel them off and it'll keep the whole design together. There's flags. And then these are called full boxes, and again, they go in this space. This is thin strips, that's your washi strips, so you can divide this way, you can divide the lines, however you want to put that. And these are called your littles or your to-dos. Again, here's your TV show thing, but this time it's on a sticker here. It's not just an icon. So instead of just sticking a sticker and then handwriting on the white space, if you want to go all stickers, you stick that in there and just pile them all up until you get everything you want for that day. This is the washi. And this section here, if you notice, is the same size as here. And then the longer piece goes on the longer side. So again, that's what I meant by these are designed specifically for Erin Condren's. And we're back to this. And this page I bought separately because it was just cute. You can buy a la carte, you could buy just things that you want. For example, I just bought this Post-it pad separately, but it goes with the kit. And then this is from another vendor, and I just thought that was adorable. And again, this is for white space planning. You'll put the sticker here, make your list on the white space. And then here's another example of some checklists. I mean, there's millions of Etsy vendors out there, and I'm going to do another video with a variety of my favorites. But that's not yet. So, back to the Erin Condren. The Erin Condren is entirely customizable, and the price point reflects that. It starts at $50 and goes up depending on what you choose for it. If you add foiling, if you add a different custom coil, it can get pretty pricey. And again, it's customizable to the extent that you can get all the fancy things you want with it. You can buy their stickers, but at the end of the year, the planner's done. And if you do go with full stickering, that's great, but be aware that the average price of the sticker kits is around $20. You can get them for less, you can get them for more, and you can get a la carte. But at $20 a week, you're spending $1,000 just on stickers for the year. Just want to put that out there. The Michael's Recollection version is not customizable to the extent that you don't get it customized here. You can add your own stickers if you do cutout stickers, or you can get those vinyl letters and put your own name on it. but it's customizable to the extent that you can swap out covers. And there are Etsy sellers that do make just covers, just like this, so that you could swap it out if you want something customizable without going to the extent of customizing everything, and you want to save a little money. And at the end of the video, I am going to provide information on this particular binder. I'm doing it as a giveaway. Oh, and the other thing with this Michaels binder is it already comes, it has a note section at the back after December. There is a graph paper section. There are stickers that it comes with already to get you started. Your goals are met, noted, emoticons, your functional icon stickers, and then there's a pocket at the end. I do not know if Erin Condren has that or if that's just an option. And then here's a clear plastic pocket, maybe to store stickers, coupons, whatever you take. It's nice, it's very sturdy. The paper quality is fairly decent, it's smooth. So that's an option. Now, another option, and there are others out there, these are just two that I know about. I also like to do calligraphy, and paper is a thing with me. So if you want really top quality paper, you're going to pay a little bit more, but you'll get a top quality product. And Inkwell Press is one of those top quality products, in my opinion. It's not customizable at all in the way that Erin Condren is, but the quality is good. This is a hard book, and it's focused on people who want to do planning and goal tracking and goal setting, which I'm just starting to get into. There are goals here, how to break them down and focus on them each month. She has a series of planner starting videos that once you have purchased a planner and you've signed up with your email address, she will send you 6 videos to help you get started with how you, so you're also purchasing her skills and her assistance. So it's a month on 2 pages, and it's dated. And there is a mission board, which you take your goals that you've planned out here and you plug in here, and then you have your planning here, your daily habit tracker. Again, if you want to track your water consumption, if you take vitamins, if you want to make sure you jog 5 miles a day, or if your goal is to run a full 10K marathon by the end of the year, it'll help you break it down and show you how many, whatever way you want to use it. And then again, there's a horizontal format and a vertical format, which I liked. The vertical format is only available now from Office Max because this past year she formed a partnership with At a Glance, and those products are now going to be only available in Office Max and I think Office Warehouse, whatever the 2 companies are that are together. And that's set up like the Erin Condren. It's this information only vertically. There's the one section here, and then this part is down here. And again, I like the horizontal, and the horizontal is available from the Inkwell Press website. And again, she's got a space for your weekly focus, the 5 things you need to focus on that week. She has little dots up in top and bottom of the pages so that you can divide this, and you can do, which I like to do, is your appointments here, your task list and to do here, and maybe your meal planning or your weekly tracking here. These little half boxes or quarter boxes will fit right in there. And if you have let's see if I have one here. Oops, where is it? I know it was in here. Where are you? Oh, here it is. These little meal trackers, if you see, they'll fit right in there, those little quarter boxes. So you can put your little trackers in there, or you can hand draw it or stamp it. I mean, there's lots of options. Stamps are less expensive because you're not buying them over and over. But again, your paper quality is important if you're going to be stamping. There is such a thing as bleed through or shadowing. So if you don't have top quality paper, and this is very good, very heavy paper, you'll get bleed through. And then each of her months, she has a different color scheme. Let me get to the back. Oops. She has extras. Here's your gift list for the year. If you travel, your log for mileage and plane tickets. You have your movie night and good books to read. You have a monthly bill tracker. You have graph paper with a date space for notes, or if you like to do bullet journaling. You have 2018 up and coming. Oops, come on. And then you have a 2-sided pocket folder for your receipts. This is, and then you have another packet in the back. This is great for somebody who's creative and is goal setting and is business oriented. So any of those would work great with this planner, or this would be an assistance for somebody. Ring bound planners are another format. They're customizable. The covers are reusable. The inserts are not. They're pretty. They're decorative. They come in a variety of styles. There's a Martha Stewart version that has metal or heavier discs, and then these are plastic, and you can also get a larger size and substitute. And this one's particularly cute because it has little heart cutouts in the middle. And I just fell in love with this. I wanted a small planner because the other one I had was just a little bit too big for my handbag, and I got tired of carrying the weight around. I do have my A5 I keep in my briefcase, but my little one for little personal, quick and zippy, was just a little bit too bulky. And then again, I had to put it in a case, which I'm doing with this one as well, and I'll explain why in a second. Got stained by the inside of my bag. It's got foiled inspirational quotes on the inside. There's monthly summary pages. It's dated. It comes in a variety of nice color patterns, and we're getting to the end here. Oops, I don't think there's anything but a note page on the back, but I'm trying to check to make sure. No, yeah, there's just one note page on the back. It can be customized to the extent that you can take stuff in or out, and if you purchase the punch that goes with this, you can add stuff. So if you see something you really like, or you want to add a different, make your own index divider, you can certainly do that. If you don't like this page, you can add whatever you want. It's smaller. This is the mini planner. There is a larger version that's the size of the spiral bound here. It's a larger size. And for reference, here's an 8.5 by 11. I mean, that's how big it is, and that's how big this is. I believe the Martha Stewart version of this is actually standard paper size. The only things I don't like about this, aside from the fact that at the end of the year it's done, these disc things, they don't turn smoothly. The pages tend to get hung up on them. You can put it flat, that's a nice feature. You can go around like that, which is also a nice feature, but the pages are really difficult to turn. And sometimes when I can see already that when I turn it a lot, I gotta push the pages back in because they're starting to come out. And that's the reason I purchased the little pouch, so that I can keep it in here and toss the whole thing in my handbag. So it keeps it all together. I have a couple of pens in here, some coupons, until I can make a pouch to go in here to hold my coupons. And it all goes nice and neat in a little cosmetic bag. And this was just a cheap one from Walmart in vinyl. So that's the ring band. Then we have graph paper books for people that like calligraphy or like art journaling. They prefer to get these type of pages, planners. It's 100% customizable. You buy a book and you make your own design. Now, I have not done bullet journaling, and I have not done that, but I did, oh, there they are, print some off the internet examples. Now, if you want to do bullet journaling, there is a woman who does a lot of videos. Her screen name is Boho Berry, Bohoberry. This is an example of one of the bullet journals she does. And bulletjournal.com also explains the process, because there is a specific process and format for bullet journaling. But this is just an example of a bullet journal, 2 pages. Again, you're drawing everything yourself. This particular one is on a dot grid format. And this is another example of white space planning. You don't need to have stickers to make something pretty. You could just do stamps and colored pencils and your own handwriting and pen. So stickers are not necessary. It's all about expressing your creativity and your vision. Here's another one, an example of a bound copy. It's all the artist, all the person who's doing it. Hand drawings, handwriting, divisions, washi tape. I mean, whatever you want to decorate, whatever makes you happy. Just make sure you have the space and format, if you're not going to do something from scratch like this, to do it your way. And then here's another one. So those are just examples of design your own. Now, if you like the 6-ring style, which I do, and you want to do some of these artistic pages, and I have that in my black binder there, for just sketches and designs that I want to do, you just take your notebook paper like this, or you can get your art paper, Bristol paper, whatever paper you like to use for watercolors, and then you get your little hole punch and you stick it in your binder. If it makes you happy to look at it, put it in your planner. Another format that I've just recently started using is the Traveler's Notebook. This particular Traveler's Notebook came from Webster's Pages. It's a fairly hefty size. It's comparable to the personal size, a little bit bigger, but it is a combination of this hand design and the preset pre-printed calendars. They are books, and the books look like this. This particular Traveler's Notebook came from Michael's, and it's just a single piece of vinyl with a cord around it and cords in the inside to hold the books. And this is what a pre-printed, just a standard book comes. This is just Bristol, an art paper, sketch paper. It's just plain. You can get it with rounded corners or square corners, or you can make your own. This is 2 examples of styles that I made myself. It's just a piece of cardstock, a really wide washi, and oops, I got some journaling in there, on dot grid paper. And I just stapled them. You can hand stitch them. There are YouTube videos that show how to do that. I just wanted a quick and easy journal. Here's another example. This particular cardstock had the little dot grids that I matched up in here. I put a little stickers on to decorate, and then I'm going to be using this when this one's full. And then they get stuck into your Traveler's Notebook. Traveler's Notebooks, again, can be as simple as fabric, or this vinyl, as inexpensive as you want to make it yourself, or you can purchase from other people that do make them. If it's as cheap as free, or if you have leftover fabrics or vinyl laying around, to several $100s for custom-made vinyl, custom-made leathers in large sizes. This is called the standard size. There's a variety of sizes that are down to this size. I mean, you can get sizes as small as this post-it pad, and as large as a full-size folio. This is, again, Webster's Pages. The design follows and the color pattern follows their 6-ring binders. You can stick in pads. You can use paper clips. Comes with a thing. They're available on Amazon. These card holders with a zipper pouch. Here's the other part of it, and you just tuck it under the cording that holds everything in place. I'll show you an example of this is what the plastic insert looks like before you put it in, and this is where you slide it in under the cording. This particular one has a full-size pocket, 3 card pockets, and a zipper pouch. So that's just one example of an insert. There's lots of different ones. I also have a subscription to Cocoa Daisy, and what that means is I get a pre-printed with color insert, and then I date it and use it the way I want. My word of the year is going to be clarity. These are blank pages, lined pages. These are graph pages that I use for journaling. Then you have more lined pages, more blank pages, and then you have also pages here. And then this particular, oops, I forgot to put the 0. This particular section I use as my calendaring for appointments. So you can use it however you want. At the end of her book, she does, the harder you work for something, the greater you'll feel when you achieve it. But these inserts, again, are available in a variety of styles. This particular one, I need my calendar, the dated calendar, so I have my information. And this is just an example of the pages. This is a month on 2 pages all throughout. And I purchased that from Yellow Paper House. And then I decorated the cover. More often than not, unless you order from an Etsy seller that decorates, your options are going to be craft paper, white paper, craft with craft, white with white, or craft with white. And again, you can make your own out of just plain scrapbook paper or cardstock. And a sheet of cardstock can be as low as 20 cents. It's whatever you want to do. So that's, I think those are the only examples. That's it. Those are planner planner basics. So once again, this little Recollections planner I am giving away, and to enter to win this, all you need to do is like a video from Blue Pea Papery, and then comment on, I'm going to be posting this on Instagram, and my Instagram name is at the end of this video, is comment on Instagram and tag a friend. So that'll give that person a chance to enter this. And then I'm going to draw a name, or select a name, and then contact that person, probably on Instagram, and ship it off on its merry way. And I'm going to include a few extra goodies too, but I'm going to still decide on what some of the other items I'm going to add to this package are. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I may be doing another video on the variety of stickers and decorative elements and things you can do to decorate your planner, but that's for the future. So thank you for watching.